Nope. Hold on. I'm having trouble on the other platform. All right, I think we're good. Hold on. Almost. We're on. All right. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery, where every week I show you how to make a brand new batch of mead. This morning, we're chit-chatting about mead over some coffee. Hello. And welcome. And welcome. Let me get my information up this morning. Hello. Woo. All right. Hey, Scott. Good to see you. Well, of course you make it every Sunday morning. What a week it has been. I'm glad to start a new week this week. Very excited. I cannot get like things centered right on both platforms today. I don't know. It is what it is. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. If you're just jumping in, I make mead every single week, every single Saturday. The brand new batch of mead yesterday's was this grapefruit habanero mead. It's still a pretty color. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hello and welcome. This Wednesday we'll be starting a brand new batch of mead live too. That will be fun automatically. Automatic fun. Come back 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right live. Yeah, and you'll learn how I make mead in the primary process. So we're starting it from the very beginning. I don't know what the flavor is yet. We'll figure it out before we get there. But it'll be a lot of fun, and I'll show you exactly how to do it in less than 10 minutes. My main objective here is to show you the simplicity of mead making. So I make mead every single week in the most simplistic fashion I can. And always a brand new recipe. I don't replicate recipes. Every single one is brand new. So if you want to start making your own alcohol at home, I'm a great place to start. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Should be a lot of fun though. I can't wait. Should be a good week. For those who don't know, I kicked off a brand new schedule a few weeks ago and I'm very excited about it. I'll run through some of the stuff here. So I kicked off a category called Will It Mead. This is your Twinkie mead. This is where I take ingredients that I think will work. And I try to make a mead out of them. And this is your Twinkie mead. Twinkies. Twinkies. I made alcohol out of Twinkies. Go back a video. You'll love it. The week after that, last week if you will, this is my holiday series. This is my chocolate-covered cherries mead that I made for Mother's Day. Definitely a good one to replicate one. And then yesterday, we kicked off my World Deities series, and I showed you exactly how to make a mead that I think will honor the god Zeus. This is your grapefruit and habanero mead. Spicy. It's spicy. But go back, check it out. And then this coming Saturday, so like 6 days from now, the last of the 4 series, I'm kicking off your Zodiac meads. We're kicking that off with Gemini, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I guarantee it's going to be a lot of fun. So come back this Saturday, and every Saturday, I'll show you mead in one of those 4 categories, always unique and always on Saturdays. So I've got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. A lot of stuff in the pipeline for the World Deities. Maybe another Greek or 2 come up. I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. I do that every week. Every single Saturday, brand new batch. I have never missed a Saturday, and I have never, ever replicated rice. Batch 168 is the one that came out yesterday. Batch 169 coming out. That's your Gemini mead this Saturday. Mayan gods? You never know. You never know. For those of you who don't know, I did a Norse god and goddesses. I hope you go check that playlist out. There's a playlist on my profile for the Norse gods and goddesses. I had a lot of fun doing that. And that one evolved into this world deity. So I'm taking gods or goddesses from many different cultures. Some very ancient, some very current. And I'm doing what I can to make a alcohol that I think is worthy of their attention. And I'm having a tremendous amount of fun with it. I'm going out of my way, trying not to insult anybody with this one. On the flip side, this coming Saturday, your Zodiac meets, I'm going out of my way to insult. I'm taking every stereotype that I can, and I'm making a mead that I think fits those stereotypes. And some of them are going to be funny. Some of them. With an exception of Virgo, which is the only amazing Zodiac sign. Everything else, though, you're a target. You're a target. It's got to be historical, though. Hello and welcome to the Old God's Meadery, where I show you how to make mead in the most simplistic fashion ever. Come back this Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be right here starting some mead from scratch, so you get to see it from the very beginning. And yeah, I don't know what flavor it's going to be yet. So if you have any great recommendations, now's your time. But it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. We're just going to chit-chat for a little while we drink some coffee. I hope you guys saw my mead yesterday and every day. If you're on the TikTok side, all of my mead videos are color-coded yellow. So if you go to my playlist, you can scroll them all that way. If you're on the YouTube side, they're all in organized playlists. So all you have to do is start one and then let it go. I need watch hours, so watch lots of videos on YouTube. On TikTok, I just need you to, as soon as I post a video, which is usually 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. every single day, get in there and like it right away. Watch it all the way through. That's all I need. Do those two little things, we're in good shape. And then if you really want extra credit, start a YouTube playlist, go to sleep, let it play all night. Let it play all night. Hello and welcome. Welcome. Should be an amazing, fun, personal stuff to do today, so I'm very excited. Sunday's like the fun day. A long week, a long work week ahead. Lots of stuff to record still in the background and edit. But I did work on a lot of that this morning, a little bit ahead of where I thought it was going to be, so it's going to put me in a good start for this week. In a good mood, which is always good. Always good. Weather should be pretty beautiful. It's actually going to cool down a little bit here. I'm in Maryland on the East Coast of the United States, for those of you out of the States. 80s. It was in mid to upper 80s past several days. And I loved it. I was like, it's still a little chilly. I'd prefer to be in the 90s. It's going to drop back down into the mid 70s for the foreseeable future. So I'm still okay with it. It's still better than winter. But until I move south, I'm going to complain. Hello and welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Let me know where you're from if you're just jumping in. I would love to know how your weather is. I make mead every single week. If you have any mead-related questions, now is your time. I would love to hear them. If I don't know the answer, I do have some amazing mead mentors that I look up to. One of them is Scott here in the comments section right now. He also created an amazing Discord. So if you are interested in joining Discord, it's a plethora of mead information. There's lots of great channels under his guidance there. There's a behind-the-scene pictures. There's a yeast chart, which is incredibly helpful if you're a mead maker. There's a commercial channel, which is my favorite one, where you could go and anytime Scott hears about an amazing meadery from all around the country, that ships it to that list. So you can go to lots of different meadery websites and get mead shipped straight to your house. It's a really cool place. Jump in the Discord. There's a link up in my profile and a link directly in his, if he's still paying attention. Welcome to the Old God's Mead. If you don't know what mead is, it's the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world. Independently discovered by many different countries and cultures, the oldest evidence is from Africa, over 20,000 years old. There's evidence in ancient China, about 10,000 years old. evidence in ancient Central America, and of course Northern Europe, where the Vikings traded it, made it super famous, did it better than everybody else. But what that means is regardless or where you're from, your ancestors drank mead, and I think that's awesome. I think you're awesome for it, and I think you should make your own. All you need is your own equipment and your own ingredients, and I can show you how I do it every single week. The equipment is 100% reusable. So once you own it, you can make it forever. I still have my original 2 buckets that I bought many, many years ago. You can make your own. Thank you so much. Hello, hello, and welcome. Good to see everybody this morning. We're just chit-chatting about whatever comes up over some coffee. Welcome to the Old God's Meader. If you don't know what mead is by definition, it's made in a very similar fashion as wine, except we use honey for the fermentation process instead of grapes or other fruits. But as you see, the many in front of you, the many behind me, and every single Saturday, every combination exists in between. Give me a follow. Nobody on the internet makes more mead recipes than I do. Nobody. I would even push that up. Nobody makes more any brewing recipes. No alcohol ever. Nobody makes more than I do. Batch 168 came out yesterday. It was your grapefruit and habanero mead. Spicy. It's very spicy. Hello. Good morning. Guys are slow in the conversations today. You're going to make me just run through my commercials over and over again. Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Old God's Meader. Rogue, good to see you. Raven Moon, good morning. I hope everybody comes back this. I just realized I have something to do later. Everybody comes back this Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be starting some Mead Live. Astro Jives. Thank you. Hello. Happy Sunday to you. It should be an amazing one. Once I get enough coffee in me, it's going to really kick off. It's weird, and you probably don't want to know. It's TMI. I don't drink coffee before these lives. I get up at like 4 o'clock. Sunday mornings are like my record. I try to record a bunch of stuff on Sunday mornings. I don't drink coffee though, because I'm afraid when I start the live, I have to go potty. So I don't do it. This is my first cup of coffee I've had this morning. I'm sharing it with you. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Should be a fun one. I have my regular schedule this week. I also have a newer video I'm going to probably Tuesday morning. It'll be Tuesday morning and Tuesday night. Every week now I'm kind of slipping in some new content to kind of see what works, what doesn't work. But every single Saturday since I started this journey has been a brand new batch of mead. I've never... So... yeah, it clears you out. Clears you out. But very excited. Should be a really amazing week. Like I said, I'll be live this Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a brand new batch of mead. And then this Saturday, 9 a.m., the very first Zodiac meads. And if that category does well over the first several, I will keep it going. I already have, I think, 6 or so going. But it depends if you guys like it. If you don't like it, I'm going to abandon the category before I rotate all the way through. So let me know what you think about it. Honest opinions, of course, help. Don't give me that, like, hey, you're doing a good job, buddy. I don't want your honest opinions. If you don't like it, I'm going to abandon them. And then come up with another category. And keep doing that until I find stuff that you guys really love. A great example of that was the 13 Colonies meads. I had a lot of fun starting that, and it kind of like dwindled. And then I was like, this isn't very fun, and nobody likes them. And so I stopped doing them. I went through, like, I think 7 or 8 of the first 13 Colonies. And then I abandoned the rest. You gotta adapt. Right now, my mead comes in one of 4 categories, and I'm very excited. A few weeks ago, we kicked off a brand new series called Will It Mead. That's where I take ingredients that I don't think will work, and I try to make an alcohol out of them. This is your Twinkie mead, and it worked. It's not great. It doesn't taste great, but it's alcohol made out of Twinkies. So if that's not cool enough to show for your friends, I don't know what is. I have another one in a couple weeks coming out. It's probably in the same realm. Like, I don't think you're going to be super shocked. You're going to be like, oh, did that work or not? The ones after that, I'm really pushing limits. The one after that one, there's no way it's going to be good. It's not going to be good. But I can tell you right now, it is a mead. It worked. In fact, I haven't had one fail yet in the background. I haven't had one fail yet. All of them have produced alcohol. Therefore, yeah, they're all meads. But some of them are really gross, and some of them you're going to lose respect. After that, last week, I did my holiday series. This is my Mother's Day mead. I made chocolate covered cherries. It's fantastic. Go back and watch that one. That's an easy one to make. Every major holiday and a couple minor holidays for the rest of the year. I already have meads planned out. A lot of them in the works already. Then yesterday, we kicked off a brand new series I'm calling the World Deities Meads. I had a lot of fun with the Norse gods and goddesses. Now I'm branching off and doing the same kind of content, but for many different cultures, some very ancient, some very new, all around the world. This is your Zeus-inspired mead, your grapefruit and habanero mead. Shocking. It's shocking. So go take a look at that. That came out yesterday. If you want to start making your own mead at home, give me a follow. I show you the most simplistic fashion I can. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. A brand new mead every single Saturday. And then, like I said, this coming Saturday is my 4th category, and we're kicking off. It is your Zodiac meads. I'm very excited about this one. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys really like it. I'm having a lot of fun in the background, so I hope you guys like it. But yeah, kicking off with Gemini. And if you're a Gemini, I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance. If you're not a Gemini, in particular, if you don't like Geminis, you're going to find the video hysterical. I love it. It's going to be your favorite mead I've ever made for you. Probably. Why couldn't you type before? Hello and welcome to the Old God's Meadery. If you're just chatting about mead, drinking some coffee. Hello, and welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Scott's dealing with some, like, broken hands or something. I don't know what's going on. Or both his hands are busy doing something other than typing. That's Scott for you. Hello. Hello. I got my refill from my old god Stanley. Look at that. Look how cool that is. That was a gift. Ooh. Hello. Good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, this coming week is your Gemini mead, and then another Will mead, and then another World Deities mead, and then your Father's Day mead. That's your immediate, and then your Cancer mead for Zodiacs. So that's your immediate upcoming schedule. Brand new mead every single Saturday. It's going to be awesome. A lot of fun stuff in the works. Hello, Saber. Saber's going to hate me. I don't know about me, God. I'm very humble, but thank you. I started making mead. I got interested in the just the Norse history, religion, the Viking age in general. That kind of led me to the path of mead, and then the deeper I dug into that, I realized that they were kind of like one of the last cultures to really do mead. Many different cultures from all over the world independently discovered it over 20,000 years into the past. And then I got really obsessed with learning the history and other cultures about it. I spent my first couple years of creation making meads inspired by different countries and cultures from all over the world. So I would import a food and an alcoholic beverage from a certain country from everywhere, kind of get a palate taste, and then try to make a mead off of what I thought that they might enjoy. That's why I spent the beginning portion of my social media career. And I had a tremendous amount of fun doing that. I can tell you right now, that category will absolutely come back in the future. It probably won't be until next year or beyond, but I miss it. I had a lot of fun doing it. I will do it again. And then, as I started getting more serious, I just expanded my equipment amount over time, and now I make a brand new batch every day. That was the synopsis. The synopsis. Which I think you knew already, but you asked because you were looking for like filler content. What can this guy talk about till the next subject comes up? And I appreciate that because I've already run through my commercials. I don't want to bore the people that are here waiting for me to talk about something different. I appreciate it. And yeah, every single batch is an experiment to me. The videos that I put out on Saturdays are exactly what you see. Every ingredient that goes in there is what you see on camera. My reaction to the taste, the time I'm tasting it, that video. So it's all very genuine. There's a lot of batches I don't like, and I tell you that in the videos. So I don't replicate recipes. Therefore, even if I like it, I'm not making it again. And when I don't like it, I tell you what I think that I would have done differently to make it a better one. So it's always a learning curve. Don't forget. Mead Meet, September 6th. If you're near Maryland or want to travel to it, we are hosting Mead Meet year number 2. Last year, I met up with my mead mentor and good buddy of mine, Scott, in Michigan. We hit the Michigan Renaissance Festival, met tons of great people, shared lots of meads. We're going to do it bigger and better this year, too. On the Maryland side, we're going to be getting together at the Maryland Renaissance Festival, September 6th. Put it on your calendar. After that, we're going to revert back to a unknown currently location, and we're going to try, we're going to bring lots of meads. If you want to bring some of the stuff you've made, please do. If you don't, come empty-handed. There's going to be plenty of mead to drink. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's a sharing mead event. I don't get too commercially, but if you really want to support what I do, check out my Printify. You can buy some awesome mead t-shirts. And you've probably already seen it on Amazon. There's a mead journal that's very... that's got some inspirational messages in there from me. And then a place where you can write down your own recipes. This is a hard copy. All clubs commercial towards the end, but it's also available in soft copy on Amazon right now. Hello and welcome. Awesome day. Can't wait. Hello, and thank you so much for all of the likes, guys. I appreciate you. And it helps the algorithm. That goes for every creator. I'm speaking on behalf of everybody that puts videos out there, including you if you do. If you see something that you like, just hit the like button. It's free for you. Especially in the videos, especially if they were just posted. That beginning portion of the algorithm is really important for every creator. Like it, comment on it, share. You know the routine. It also helps your algorithm, so it'll get you like, comment, content, so you'll see stuff that you like. It will. Absolutely right. Hello. Watch it and then like it. Yes, you gotta watch the entire thing. Yes, the runtime is important, especially if you're on YouTube, which I am. Follow me in both content, both social medias. Is YouTube a social media yet? It kind of is. Hello, hello. If you're just jumping in, say hello. Welcome to the Old Gods Meeting. Should I'm feeling great now. Coffee's flowing, and I'm only just about halfway there. We're gonna be in good shape today. The location of the honey matter. I'm not quite sure what you mean, like where the honey comes from. I mean, the general answer is no. If it's honey, it will make mead. That's my line. That's me. I buy my honey from Texas. I get it shipped here from Texas, just because they sell in bulk from a place called Desert Creek. I buy big 5-gallon buckets, which is 60 pounds of honey at a time. But it's also very consistent because the temperature there is pretty consistent. I know you can. I used to buy honey from Florida, though, orange blossom honey. Also amazing. So yeah, there's many different types of honey. A lot of creators out there will tell you that it does, change the flavor of mead. I don't know if my palate's delicate enough to notice that, but I can tell you that most people will say it does. I use wildflower honey though, which is just wild. They get their pollen from everywhere. I would push back as like if you had a bunch of different honeys and blind tested it, they wouldn't be able to tell you what it is. Scott might. Scott's really good at what he does. Outside of like Scott, I wouldn't be able to tell. I could tell for sure. I'd be like, yep, that's honey. That's what I would do. May I have some more, please? Next thing I'd say. Hello, hello. Good morning. It is Sunday, almost 7:30 here on the East Coast, Maryland. Currently 63 degrees. A little too cold for me. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Some of these names that come through. I feel like I can't even read them out loud. I'd get in trouble. From a honey, like you on the well, I buy honey in 5-gallon buckets, and I don't make 5-gallon batches, but you could. You would just need to drill a hole in it, put an airlock. You definitely could. I don't know, like if the effort would be worth it, but like if you're super handy and you have stuff like that's super available, you could buy buckets really cheap, cheaper than you could buy a fermenting bucket, and you just drill a hole and put a grommet. And usually, if you order airlocks, they come with grommets. So if you're handy, you could save a few bucks. If you wanted, like me, if you're like, I do want to save a few bucks. I'm not very handy. A few bucks is worth me paying somebody else to do it. I appreciate it. Well, thank you. And welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. I found I want to say it was Costco. It might have been, no, it was Costco. They had 3 packs of, I think they were 5-gallon buckets, including the lids, for like $9. A grill and a grommet, and it's ready to ferment. Scott makes his own buckets. There's very little that Scott doesn't do, to be honest with you. On that note, join the Discord. Scott made an amazing Discord. He is a Mead mentor and great friend of mine. There's a link up on my profile, a link directly in his. If you're interested in making or just want to watch from behind the scenes, check it out. There's awesome stuff over there. Recipes, a yeast chart, a commercial channel, ton of information. Join the Discord. And he's got the best beard out there. The best beard out there. We miss him. We miss him doing the lives. We used to watch him, admire him, if you will, on the lives. Then he got busy. Got too busy for us. And he makes an insane amount of mead. An insane amount of mead at a time. He also did a bochet on live. It was like, it might have been the 19th century or something, back when he used to do lives. He did a bochet. That's where you caramelize the honey. It's kind of dangerous. You get splattered. You can get hurt pretty easily. He did it live with no practice. He's just like, this is what I do, with a really awesome beard. The phone's listening. Oh, well, that's great. I need everybody to talk about mead more often then. Out loud, so your phones hear it. His forearms are a little sissy. He's got little sissy forearms. Really, really manly beard, little sissy forearms. You can't be perfect at it. And Scott's close. Sissy forearms. Hello and welcome to the Old God's Meter. We're just chit-chatting about mead, casually making fun of Scott. Well, you give me a heads up and I will make sure I'll advertise it for you. Give me a heads up if you're going to go live. Hello and welcome to the Old God's Meter. If you're just jumping in, we got kind of sidetracked. I make mead every single week. I come out with a brand new batch of mead. I never miss Saturdays, and I never replicate recipes. Every single Saturday is a brand new batch, and yesterday's was your grapefruit and habanero mead that I made inspired by the god Zeus. It's pretty awesome. Go check it out. And I do that every single week, a brand new batch. Yeah, there's always, everybody's got a Scott. I'm very lucky. My Scott's really awesome. If you don't know what mead is by definition, though, it's made in a fashion as wine, except we use honey for the main fermentation process instead of grapes or other fruit. But every combination, like the many you see in front of you, the many behind me, the many I make every single Saturday, exists in between. And I make a brand new batch single Saturday. Commercial-wise, if you guys want to buy your mead commercially, this is probably the most famous mead you'll see out there in the commercial land. This is actually from Denmark, so you can't get this unless it's third-party. If you're near Total Wine, they have them. They can get it shipped to you. But your local liquor store likely has this one. This is from a company called Danks, like I said, out of Denmark. This is their Viking Blood mead. It is a ginger and mead, and it is really perfect. It's perfect. It's sweet. It's a good introduction to mead, and you'll like it. You'll like it. If you want one shipped to your house, though, my favorite #1 recommendation is actually from a local place to me. If you've been to the Maryland Renaissance Festival, the mead you drank at the Renaissance Festival. This place from a place called Linganore Wine Cellars. Make tons of great wines. I'm not affiliated, just a fan. But if you like wines, check out their website. It's LinganoreWineCellars.com. This one mead, and it's this one. It's like $15 a bottle. But this is, they supply our Maryland Renaissance Festival with this every year. This is like $15, and they will ship it straight to your house. It's a great introduction to mead. It's right in between semi-sweet, but you'll like it. You'll like it. It's a good one. I would say, like, hangovers for me are associated with sweetness. The sweeter it is, the more likely I'll get a hangover. Margaritas or a sweet wine typically are like the two common things. But I like drier stuff. I make drier meads anyway. That largely depends on the yeast style that you're using. I use a champagne strain of yeast, so it produces a higher alcohol content, but lower sweetness. If I were to drink like this one in great volumes, I would definitely have a headache the next day. Definitely. Great question, though. But I would say, like, if you're familiar with wine, I'd follow the same rules there. So if you're, especially on the sweeter sides, it'll probably hurt a little bit. But if you drink drier stuff, like, that's more of like, it's closer to like a liquor for, so if I drink enough for, like, you know, my tongue hurts, I know my head's going to hurt the next day. That usually has to do with dehydration, though. Chug water before you go to bed. Yeah. Chug lots of water. The next morning, chug lots more water and then get something super heavy and greasy. That's my trick. Like, go to Dunkin' Donuts and get, like, you know, the double sausage, bacon, egg, cheese, bagel. That'll get you set. Eat that, let it settle, chug some more water, you'll be great by lunchtime. Don't ruin tomorrow for the fun tonight. That's great advice. Great life advice. Or croissant. You get the croissant. I prefer the croissant, but heavier. Did you know there's this place? I haven't had it yet. I saw this the other day. It's called a crookie. They take a butter croissant and then they between two chocolate chip cookies and they sell that as a breakfast thing. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to try to get one. I'll do a review on it if I can get it. I don't remember, but it's like this French and a Korean infused bake that's near where I work. I'm going to have to, like, grab one. Now that I said it out loud, I have to grab one to do a review on it. Doesn't that sound like the most amazing thing ever? It doesn't sound like a great breakfast. It's not going to help you in any way other than, I mean, loving yourself while you're eating it. You'll hate yourself afterwards, but they also have, I'm a huge fan of tres leches. I know that that's neither French nor Korean, but they have a tres leches cake there. They have a strawberry version, which, I don't know, incredibly crazy. Incredibly crazy. I'm going to have to check this place out. I actually don't know why I don't just, like, live there. Because I typically stay really carnivore or keto diet, with an exception of my days off. Like, I do that 5 days a week. My days off, though, I don't have any rules. And if I'm not eating red meat, I would prefer croissant and cookies. It's like my two favorite things outside of steaks. So, I might go there tomorrow, actually. Now I'm talking about it. I'll take an extended lunch and just go there and enjoy the atmosphere. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Mead. If you're just jumping in, we're chit-chatting about mead or whatever else comes up. I'm at it every single Saturday. Give me a follow if you want to start making your own alcohol at home. I'll show you exactly how I do it in the most simplistic fashion I can. Get ready. I'm drinking coffee right now, black coffee. Black coffee. Dunkin' has this, I don't even remember what it's called. I don't remember what it's called. But it's a really low calorie, pretty delicious hot coffee. I don't like cold coffees at all. I drink hot coffee. I don't care if it's, I don't like cold, anything. If it's 90 degrees outside, I'll still have a hot coffee with me. I shouldn't have started this conversation because I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember what it's called. But outside of that, I just drink black coffee. Yeah, it is just, it's black. It's just full just black coffee. I'm really really low standards when it comes to coffees. My favorite coffee, like of all time, and I'm not kidding you, 11 black coffee. Just like their Colombian roast coffee. I love it. I love that. Americano with matcha syrup. Is that what it is? Good morning. I don't know. I enjoy it. Whatever it is, I enjoy it. But outside of like that, whatever the Dunkin' is, and you know, I'm in Maryland, so like, Starbucks is huge here. Dunkin' is putting pressure on. If you're anywhere northeast in New England, all there is Dunkin's. I love Boston. It's my favorite city in the world, and I feel a little bit pressure. I should stay towards Dunkin' as opposed to Starbucks. So for coffee mead, what's up, Dennis? Hello, good to see you. For coffee, I have two recommendations. The first one's not for me; it's from Scott, if he's still here. He used cold brew and just used cold brew as the liquid and made a sounds like a phenomenal mead out of it. Horton's coffee. I don't even know what that is. That must be out west. But yeah, Scott is still here. The cold brew is a great and easy way to go. I had a tremendous amount of success. Didn't have a tremendous amount of success with coffee syrup, which I didn't know about. I actually found this with my 13 Colonies meads. It is if you go up to Rhode Island, but you can get it straight to your house. I had it shipped to my house too. It is if you make chocolate, like chocolate milk, right? You take a glass of milk and you pour in some chocolate syrup and you stir it up, chocolate milk. They have a coffee syrup that they put in the milk and they call it coffee milk. It's the exact same thing, except it's coffee syrup. I bought a bottle of that and I made a mead out of it, and it was my favorite by far coffee mead I've ever made. And I've done a lot of coffees. I did the poop coffee, I did coffee grinds, I've done coffee beans of several different types. I said poop coffee, yes. That by far was the best flavored mead for coffee I've ever done. Just coffee syrup, it's a bottle of it. You can get it for like less than $10. Get it shipped straight to your house. Just type in coffee syrup from Rhode Island on Amazon. That's where I got it. 5 minutes is better than 0 minutes. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. That's like six and a half thousand. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, if you want, I had the pleasure, this is afterwards, I had the pleasure of driving up to Rhode Island. Awesome state. If you love seafood, I got like hush puppies that had clams in them. Anyway, I got a coffee milk shake. It was like a milkshake, but it was with their coffee syrup. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. One of the favorite drinks of all time I've ever had. Loved it. I can't remember what that place called. A little place like right on the bay. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful place. Expensive though. How spicy is the Zeus meat? It's too spicy. For those of you who don't know, I made a mead inspired by Zeus yesterday. This is your grapefruit and habanero mead. I used 2 habaneros in here, and I debated. You know what the problem was? I make chili. I like to make chili in the winter. My family doesn't like spice as much as I do. If I'm making a pot of chili just for myself, though, put 1 sliced habanero in there, and that's enough to make your eyes kind of like water, right? I was like, okay, that's probably a little bit less than a chili. So 1 habanero should be plenty for a mead. The problem is, the habaneros came in 2 forms at the grocery store. Singles, you could just buy it by the pound, and they're like 14 cents or something. But they had a bag of them for like 99 cents. And I was like, oh, that way the cashier doesn't have to like weigh stuff out. If I go to the self-checkout, I don't have to embarrass myself and say, can somebody help me find habaneros? Right? To avoid the contact portion of it. So I just bought it. It was 99 cents. But then I felt obligated to use more than 1 because I was like, I can't throw away 10 habaneros. I have to at least throw away 8. So yeah, it's a little too spicy. It's a little too spicy. Again, that's coming from me. I love spicy foods. I despise spicy drinks. Despise them. The biggest one, like it's like trending right now, right, is the jalapeno margarita. I love margaritas. I hate spicy drinks. I don't like them. One thing my brain triggers refreshing, and when it's spicy, my brain feels like betrayed itself. I hate them. I don't like them. So I'm a little biased going into this one. You guys might like it. It might not be too spicy for you. When I say spicy, I don't know if that's because it's a drink or if it's actually too spicy. If I were to eat that amount of spice, I don't think it'd be too spicy. But if I'm drinking it, I hate it. I don't like it. Still a good mead, though. I still think enjoyable. So it's not like burn your eyes out, but it's too spicy for a drink. Just make some yourself. Make some yourself and tell me what you think of it. But yeah, before Dennis goes, I've got his 5th and final review of meads he sent me. Will be out later tonight, about 9 p.m. tonight. I already have it edited and queued. It's ready to go. And if you didn't see any, I've done 4 mead reviews so far from the DMC Meadery. All 4 up. They're color-coded purple, so the last couple of weeks they're all up there. The last one will be out, and it's his blueberry mead. His pizza is also, I don't think, my pizza is so old now, I don't think my memory's great with it, but Scott has a bottle of it. He has the last remaining bottle of my pizza mead. If Dennis brings a pizza mead to the Mead Fest, Mead Meet 2.0 in September, we can compare them. Yeah, we can do the same. It's gross. It sounds gross. Yep. So Scott will have both. Some Old Bay one too, yeah. Old Bay is my other one that's disgusting. I'll bring some. Oh, it's gross. It's gross. But yeah, check out Dennis's pizza review. I just put that up a few days ago. I don't know why. I'll see you later, Dennis. Have a great day. Hope it goes by fast. Anyway, guys, I'm going to start wrapping stuff up. It's getting closer to 8 a.m. Got some stuff to do to get the ditty. And, yeah, thank you so much for letting me be here. Definitely check out yesterday's grapefruit and habanero mead. I showed you exactly how to make it from beginning to end. And the recipe is free in the video like it is every single Saturday. Brand new batch. Join me this Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be making some mead live. So we're starting from scratch. If you're brand new to mead making, it's a great time to come in. If you are a veteran of mead making, it's a great time to come and criticize what I do. And then this Saturday, I'm very excited. The last of the 4 brand new categories is getting kicked off with your Gemini meads, for Jack meads. I'm very, very, very excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. So come back this Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then every single Saturday, 9 a.m., a brand new mead comes out. I can't wait to show you what's next. Thank you so much for letting me be here. I'll see you guys all on the other side. Let's go. Get in the subscription meads. Yes, kind of. More to come. More to come. I have an idea. More to come. But yes. I'll see you guys all real soon.